A collection agency can be a great way to get a business or a person to pay you back. But you need to know when to hire one and what to expect. This video will look at when you should use a collection agency and when not to use one. What is a collection agency? A collection agency is a company that specializes in collecting debts owed by individuals or businesses. Collection agencies typically work with creditors to collect payments on outstanding debts. They may also purchase debt portfolios from creditors and attempt to collect on the debts themselves. Use a collection agency when the other party has the ability to pay. When you're owed money by someone who can actually afford to pay you, the best way to go about collecting the money may be to use a debt collection agency. A debt collection agency will work on your behalf to contact the other party and get them to pay what they owe. This can be a great option if you do not have the time or resources to try to collect the money yourself. The debt collection agency will typically take a commission of the money that they are able to collect, so there is also the potential for them to recover more money on your behalf than you would be able to on your own. Additionally, the obligation should already be past due. Prior to contacting a collection agency, it is always preferable to wait a short while, make your own attempts through reminders, and follow up with the party. There are a few things to keep in mind when working with a debt collection agency, however. First, it is important to make sure that you work with an agency that is reputable and has a good track record. You also want to be sure that you read the fine print, as there may be some fees associated with using the agency's services. Finally, it is important to keep in mind that using a debt collection agency may not always be successful. The other party may refuse to pay, or they may be able to afford to pay but may choose not to. In these cases, the debt collection agency may not be able to do much to help you recover the money that you are owed. When not to use a collection agency. The main reason to avoid using a collection agency is if the alleged debt is disputed. In many cases, debt collectors will attempt to collect payments on debts that the debtor does not believe she owes. In these cases, the use of a collection agency can actually aggravate the situation and make it more difficult to resolve the dispute. It may also be inappropriate to use a collection agency when the debt is past the statute of limitations. In most cases, the statute of limitations for collecting a debt is between 3 and 6 years, depending on the state. If the statute of limitations has expired, the use of a collection agency may be ineffective or may even result in legal action by the debtor.